pre-recorded videos. It was like, oh, she's not going live anymore. No, y'all catch me live some days too. More so live than pre-recorded videos because, like I said, I just like to be live. I just like to do in real time. I'm not an editor. like I said, in the future, I probably will edit maybe 10% of my videos if y'all lucky. The rest y'all gonna get live, direct, real, raw. That's just what Toccara is. Yeah, I don't want to edit anything. Like I said, unless it's a curse, it's a bad curse, or it's a sneeze on camera or something crazy, something in the background, copyrighted or something like that, then y'all can worry about me editing. If not, trust me, I just like to keep it very live, direct, no editing. Look, just what you see is what you get and raw. Thank you for joining me on my channel tonight. Hopefully you guys are blessed, beautiful, focused, third eye open and focused. All of that. Just thank you for subscribing. Comments, likes, shares. Please share this. Please subscribe and share this channel, please. The links, 4_seconds_2 forever 11. Toccara, HE, capitalize the ART. Definitely share the excuse me. Definitely share this video. Share the live. Share. And yeah, just do that. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the love, support. You don't have to, like I said, show me anything if you don't want to, but I appreciate that you do, and it will forever ever be appreciated. Like, gratitude is just an understatement of what I feel. You the guys don't have to watch, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to, and you choose to take time out of your life to support us. And I can't speak for every YouTuber or every, public figure out there in the world. It matters to Toccara Marginine Taylor. It matters to me. So thank you so much. That's always say that first. Gratitude, it matters. So thank you. Okay, so we're gonna talk about today. The discussion or the topic, whatever you want to call it, of today is y'all know it's a viral video going around. You guys must know this. And it's about the young lady who was on TikTok, had about, I think, 58 episodes to this one story that she was trying to tell about this guy, pathological liar, this, that, something of the nature. I am a person, like I said, I keep it real or I don't keep it at all. It's written on my Instagram, keep it real or keep it moving, because that's what Toccara is. That's in my DNA, to keep it 20% real. Not just with myself, with my people around me, with my audience, with whoever. I don't do TikTok. I haven't, and I'm not saying that I never will do TikTok in the future, but it's just not something I do right now. But I'm not saying that I will never ever get a TikTok or do a TikTok. So I have not watched this young lady videos. I have not seen the 56 part of what, she's talking about, what happened with her husband. I heard bits and pieces about other YouTubers, to be honest with you, and other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, other platforms. I just heard other people. That's all it was. I just heard other people talk about the story with this young lady, the husband lying, pathological liar. From how they met to him being on the phone 30 minutes each day with a brother that he wasn't even talking to, taking this young lady to the grave sites, showing her dead relatives that wasn't even his. It was just a lot. There's a lot to this story, and like I said, I'm not. To be honest with you, even if I had TikTok, I don't see myself watching 56 episodes of a story. Because that thing on TikTok is only 10 minutes that you're allowed to have a television. I'm not sitting there, Be like a lot of people out there, my attention span is, not short, but it's not crazy long either, unless it's just intriguing and it keeps me longer. So, and I'm not saying that the story is not intriguing, but it's just, yeah. First, let me say this. It was this young lady said it was in COVID how they met. So it was a lot she couldn't double check. She couldn't check into as far as family, as far as meeting people, as far as friends, as far as a lot of things she, I'm just hearing from other, YouTubers as people, stories and stuff. My thing is, whether it was COVID, whether it was something that kept you away from the family physically or whatever it was, there is Google. You can Google background checks. You can listen. It's called picking a finger, DNA. There is ways that you can find out who somebody is, what their background is, pictures. We live in a world where we look at me right now on YouTube. We live in a world where everything is on camera, pictures, videos. You could have sent this video to one of your friends. Hey, do you know the guy I'm talking to? Have you ever seen him before? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's ways, background checks. There's ways. There's got to be 1,000 ways to do a background check on somebody, or Google them, or go live with them, go on Facebook with them, do it. It's ways. My thing is, how did you marry this man, and you didn't meet his family? I don't care about no COVID. I don't care if it was something worse than COVID. I don't care if it was tuberculosis. I don't care if it was, God forbid, HIV/AIDS, whatever it was. Why you never met this man's family, his friends, his circle, his people, this. I was talking to my partner. I was like, okay, listen. If you're on the phone every day for a half an hour a day talking to the same person, I would have been like, hey, tell them I said hello, or put them on speaker. Let me speak to them. Let me say hello to them. Hey, how you doing? Or give me the phone. Let me talk to them. You talk to them every day for a half an hour a day. Let me say what's up to them. They call you unless she was on her way out the door, going to work, and she just couldn't catch the phone call, whatever it was. If he was doing it every single day, he had to be calling on the weekends too. I'm sure you wasn't going to work on the weekends, maybe you do, I don't know. But listen, I don't know work schedules and none of that. Please, I would have said, hey, let me talk to the person that you're talking to every day for half an hour a day. We're not talking about 10 minutes. We're not talking about 5 minutes. We're talking about a half an hour. For a half an hour, this man was on the phone talking to nobody, and you didn't know that information. A half an hour. Something don't add up. Something don't add up. Something don't, and not just with him, with her. And they said, he came back on, he told his side of the story as well, or whatever. But I'm like, just my thing is, yes, we live in a world where you could be scammed, you can be hurt, you can lie next to a stranger and don't know who the heck you're laying next to. Please, I understand that, trust me. But at the same time, if there's something you need to find out, if there's some red flags, the people keep saying red flags, purple, yellow, green, blue. If there's any flags, I pray to my ancestors all the time. If my ancestors come and find me in my sleep and tell me, get up, something ain't right, something is going on, get up. They could wake me up. They could, God, universe, somebody, signs, something, tell me something I need to know about this person, this individual, what's going on. Is the last name real? Is the first name real? You mean to tell me you never saw a social security card, social security number, birth certificate, a work ID? Because because of the story that adds up is, it goes into, he wanted to purchase her house, and he was showing her like certain documents on the house that he wanted, certain documents on a car he wanted to purchase that never came through. I mean, I was like, if he was showing you this documentation, why you didn't take a copy of that, see if any of that matches anything online, something that he could have duplicated online, something he could have made up, or ask, go to the DMV, go to the DMV. Listen, is this a real? Is this how a document really supposed to look? Go to a realtor. Is this how a document is really supposed to look when you're trying to purchase a house? You could have found a realtor, asked a realtor. You could have located somebody. There's ways around anything in this world. Usually when catfish happens, or somebody is not being honest, it's long distance. And that's why I think it's really puzzling to me with this situation. Is it's usually long distance, and they get money out of the person, and they get to use them, and they get to abuse them, and they get to hurt them, they get to cheat on them if they're in a relationship with them, because it's long distance. You don't even FaceTime them. You don't even do different things with them. It's long distance. So that I get. Whether it's in another country, another state, it's long distance. So you can kind of do what you want to do with them, whatever. That's catfishing, whatever. The fact that you were married to this man and you were in a place with this man and you were in that circle with this man and you were there with this man and you didn't know what's going on and he was right in front of you, laying next to you, intimate with you, y'all was eating together, whatever. It was right in front of you, and you was still being catfished about, with somebody right in front of you. Like that's to me, I'm like, something to the story don't add up. Something to the story don't add up. Y'all wasn't long distance. Y'all was in the same area together. Y'all was in the same home together. Okay, so it's just a little different. How you doing? SS, hi, Alexander, Bowling, how you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. But it's just, so something with the stories don't add up. I always say it's three sides to every story. Your story, and somewhere in between is the truth. Somewhere in between of all of that is the truth. So it can make it seem like she's the victim in all of this and she didn't know in all of this and he was the pathological liar in all of this. But baby, there was so much going on. Is you could not tell me that something and you didn't. Come on. They call it women intuition or any intuition. You knew in your heart that something was going on. Okay? Like, this man is sleeping with you. He's eating with you. He's around you. He's having conversations on the phone with nobody. And you didn't wonder why you never heard nobody probably on the other side of the phone when you walk by or whatever. Like, come on. You didn't talk to no family members, no friends, nobody. Come on. FaceTime, messages, emails. There's so many ways to communicate in this world. You can go live, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. All the ways that we communicate with our loved ones, and it was no way you didn't find out some information about this guy before it went this far. Come on, sweetheart. I don't know how close she was to her family. I don't know how close she was to her friends. I don't know why no. I'm like, your circle didn't have your back. Listen, nobody can walk up in Toccara life like that. Ever. My dad, my mom, my sister, my people are going to be like, who are you? Who your family? Like, what's your last name? What you do for a living? Where's your focus? What's your psych about? Like, you into hitting women? You into... you can't walk up in my life. And like I said, as everybody know, I am a lesbian. So this goes for, the studs too and stuff like that. Or whoever I'm attracted to, which is both femmes and studs. Really femme aggressive, but whatever. But listen, even for them, walking into my life, like you cannot walk into Toccara life and my family don't ask questions about where you came from, what's up. Are you going to hurt our daughter? Are you going to touch her? Are you going to touch our sister? What's going on with you? Like, my sister is what they call the slang for it is 730. But yeah, my sister don't play that when it comes to me. Somebody hurt me, is on. And then vice versa. Somebody hurt my sister, Toccara is there. First and foremost, no. So I don't know how much family was around this young lady. I don't know how much of her friends was around her. That's why I said I would never say invite everybody and anybody into your life, but make sure your circle is tight. Make sure your circle is solid. Make sure your circle is spiritual. Make sure you listen. Make sure them ancestors in the building, the universe, God first and foremost, or whoever you pray to, Allah. I don't care if it's a Rastafarian, I don't care if it's Buddha. Look, make sure you have some type of spiritual people around you because, baby, there's no way that something happens like this to you and you just don't know what's going on. Somebody should have been there spiritually, waking you up out of your sleep like, okay, honey, this don't seem right. Something ain't right. Something not right. I didn't even have to be with people that long to find out, hey, something is not quite okay. And then you married him. Then you married the man. And I was like, so all of these red signs didn't happen before you said I do? Was y'all really married? Like, listen. Now, to piggyback off of that, let me say this. Because as soon as this video went viral and hit, a lot of people said, yo, she did for, she did it for fame. She did it for, I think they said something about Netflix is trying to give her a deal for a movie. Somebody said this sound like a horror flick. that they're going to use to turn this into a horror flick or something like that. So she might get paid off or something like that. Another YouTuber that I watched was like, out of all of this bad that happened to her, the good part is, she might wind up famous and rich because of this, because her story is going viral, and this is gonna work out her favor financially. So some people think it is a scam on her part, or you doing all of this for like fame and sympathy and stuff like that. If that is what this is about, and real people out there is really going through some stuff, and you did this for some fame, some fortune, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. So that's look bad on her part. If I'm saying if I'm not accusing. I'm not accusing. I said if she's doing that for that, it's gonna come out, sweetheart. It always does. What you're doing, a dog does come to the light. So another thing I want to touch on during this video, no names, because Toccara ain't into no names. I ain't giving nobody no man. Listen, if it ain't of God positive, I'm just not giving it. I'm just not giving it any attention like that. So no names. Someone out there in the radio, I'm gonna say field or whatever like that. His video, what I'm saying, whatever. Um, and it was stating that he said something about it seemed like people with big backs, referring to like plus size people, go through these situations. That they go through these situations where they manipulated and they used and they hurt, and they so desperate for love, and they so desperate to have somebody in their life that they let somebody walk into their life and do this to them. Let me explain something to you. You can have your feelings on plus size people and what they accept. Let me explain something to you. Insecurity is not just something plus size people experience. Depression is not just something plus size people experience. Somebody being fake or flawed, whether it's a friend or relationship or family, is not just something plus size people experience. Somebody being lied to and disrespected is not just something that plus size people experience. So to say it was because of her weight or how this young lady was built physically was just so not okay. Y'all can have y'all jokes about tax time and the plus size people getting their love around that time because we want to use them. Y'all can go with that, mess. Say what y'all want to say. But this was a step further to say, oh, that happened to her because she was a plus size woman. Not okay. Or she had insecurities. And maybe she was. Maybe she did experience some insecurity. Maybe she wanted love that bad that she saw the signs and she turned a blind eye to it. But that's not something that just happens to plus size people. Get y'all facts in order. Stop attacking the plus size community and stop hurting the plus size community because you feel a way towards them. Okay? I got a video that I made maybe a week ago explaining whether you're plus size BBW or you're skinny bulimic. Both sides of the spectrum is not good to be on. Neither one of them spectrums is the side that you want to be on. So stop coming after the plus size community. Like depression or being used or being hurt or insecurity and any of them other harsh words is just a reflection of the plus size community and what they go through. Don't do that. Or that's just something that women, God forbid, go through. Men go through it too. Black, white, gay, straight, tall, short, everybody goes through it. A tiny bit of it. Why you think all these BBLs popped up, and why you think all this weight loss stuff started, and why you think all of these trends is going around, and all this makeup and all this other stuff? It's oh baby, it's some insecurities out there, trust me. And it ain't just with plus size people. Cause there's men out there getting calves that they don't go to the gym and get, honey. It's implanted in their arms, in their abs. They getting implanted abs. Hair implants for the hairline. Women ain't the only one rocking wigs. Okay? Waist trainers and all this other stuff. There's some insecurities out there, honey. And it ain't just a plus size thing. So to take it that route and say that because of how that young lady looked or her weight was the reason why that happened to her, uncalled for. Uncalled for. So I wanted to make that clear. I wanted to put that out there. You can have your views on any community that you choose, whether it's a weight thing, a race thing, a sexuality thing, whatever you want to have. You want to have your opinion on something, you want to have your views on something, have it. But stop attacking and bashing the plus size community to the point where now you're saying the reason why this happened to this young lady is because she was plus size. No, she wasn't just plus size. It wasn't her weight why this happened to her. Okay, she was naive. That third eye was open, but it wasn't focused. She was desperate for love, for attention from a man or whatever she wanted. Desperation was a part of this. Naive was a part of this. Maybe some insecurities was a part of this. But her weight wasn't a reason why, wasn't the only reason why this happened to her. Don't bash a whole community of people because something happens to this young lady. Skinny people get used too. Skinny people got insecurities too. And all skinny people is not attractive. Oh God, I want to say that for the people in malls. Forget the people in the parking lot. Because see, for some reason, y'all always saying, plus size, plus size, plus size is unattractive. It's this, that, and the third. Ain't, sweetie, skinny people, all skinny people is not attractive. Because you're skinny doesn't make you attractive. Because you have lighter skin doesn't make you attractive. Because you got longer hair doesn't make you attractive. Okay? Bigger boobs, BBLs, whatever else. Because you got surgery from the sun and back. A lot of people have gotten up from the operating tables and they look worse than what they did when they went in. And this is not bashing people that did surgeries on their looks. This ain't bashing y'all whatsoever. Toccara is not a basher. I'm just stating some facts. If you want to have plastic surgery, get plastic surgery, honey. What I'm stating is some of y'all got up from that table, male, female, black, white, gay, or straight, looking worse than what y'all did when y'all went in there. So stop bashing the plus size community like, oh, it's just them. All the plus size people in the world, unattractive. Well, they didn't, not at all, sweetheart. Now, me particularly, I'm not BBW. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that. But I am a thick girl. But I told you it's about health. Yeah, I'm sitting here drinking my little smoothie right now. It's about health. I don't want to be obese. I don't want to be big, big, big. And I don't want to be skinny either. I don't want to be bulimic and skinny. No. No, 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 no. It's a balance. You know? It's a balance. But stop thinking about everybody that's plus size is somehow unattractive. And only stuff like this happens to plus size people. This woman's story of her being lied to by this man only happens to plus size people. You're full of it. So that's the point I wanted to make and come across. Like, don't turn this into a bashing plus size people thing. Keep this right where it's at. Insecurity, naive, okay? She was just insecure, naive, okay? Very, very naive. Desperation. You want to use them words? Those are the words right there. But don't go into her weight and how she look and this happened to her because of this, that, and naive, desperation. And to be honest, it wasn't on just her part. Yeah, he was a pathological liar, but it seemed like he had some insecurities himself. He had to build his life up to impress her and want to making himself look a bit more, crazy, if I dare say. So it was definitely on both of their parts. But that's what I wanted to say about the video that's going viral and stuff like that. God bless her. Bless him. Get both of them some help. Bless both of them. There's no bad person. She got caught up. He wanted to, he got in his mind, he wanted to build this life up that probably wasn't, He just wanted to impress her. He took it too far. There's both people, two people here need help. Two people here need therapy. Two people here. Not just one. Not just one. Not just one. If you want to pick a side, you pick a side. I'm not. There's two people that need therapy, that need, yes, to tap into some spiritual awakening of some kind. There's two people here. And God bless both of them. Ancestors bless both of them. Universe bless both of them. Both of them. Both. And that's all I'm going to say about that topic there. Stay blessed. Stay focused. Stay beautiful. Stay, Like I said, forget about the red flags. I'm talking about purple, yellow, green. If you got to do the whole flag. Listen, if you are protected or if you are covered, if you pray to your ancestors, if you pray to God himself, if you pray to the universe, honey, find some spiritual people to tap into. They're not gonna lead you into temptation. They're not gonna lead you down no crazy, This is life. It's not perfect. You're gonna fall, so you can learn some stuff, get back up. But please cover yourself. Please cover yourself with just anointed people, with just your ancestors, with just whoever you pray to, whatever you pray to. Make sure it's positive, but protect yourself. Burn your sage, your Palo Santo. Do what you gotta do. If this young lady tapped in to some spiritual things, I swear this guy would not have been able to do this to her. Her ancestors would have woke her up out of her sleep and said, something ain't right. And don't you dare marry this person. They would have put it in her sleep, in her dreams. They would have, man, listen. Stay covered. Stay covered. Stay covered. Burn some sage. And before you start burning your sage, know how to do that. Make sure you got a window open. Make sure you do what you got to do. There's just, there's books on it. Google. You can Google anything in the world. Burn your Palo Santo. Do what you got to do. Protect your energy at all times. All times. And like I said, God, ancestors, universe, bless both of them people involved in that story, not just one of them. We always look for the bad guy. Who's the bad guy? Who did it? Who did it? Ah. just, you know, bless both of them. You know, there was a lot going on. And it was 2 people involved. So, bless both of them. Bless both of them. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You guys stay blessed, focused, third eye open, focus. Yeah, I see my baby in the background. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Toccara the artist. That's what I do. Check me out my next video. I'm gonna be I don't know what the topic is yet, but y'all know me. I come through with a topic. And just the paintings won't be done for a while. That's why, you know, y'all always see, you know, the black and white paintings I just did, the older paintings with the color. But I will be back with some more paintings, focusing on what I focus on, my happy place in this universe. So y'all always gonna get more paintings from me, more stuff like that. But stay tuned. Got another topic coming tomorrow. I'm going live again tomorrow. But be kind. Be kind. I always tell you, be kind. There is 3 sides to every story in this world. One person's version, the other person's version. Somewhere along them lines is the truth. Know that. That's all I'm going to say. Know that. I ain't taking no sides. Know that. Okay, honey. Bye, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Peace from a nerd. Later.